Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing out there? This is Pamela. Of course, you know me. But guess what? God is so good and he's so faithful. You know, sometimes when you go through somewhere that you didn't expect to be going through, but God said, I'm leading the way, just follow me. And that's what you do, no matter how long it takes. We going through this because this is the way I'm taking you. Because guess what, y'all? Sometimes God may have heard a conversation that you didn't hear, and he's taking you the long way around so you don't have to come in contact with the plan or the plot. But God, oh my. If you only knew some of the things that God has kept away from you and kept out of your view, you would tell God thank you right now. So just lift up your hands and tell God thank you for what I don't know that you took me through. Tell God thank you for that I saw that I wanted to go through, but you said turn and go this way. We're not going that way because you're not ready for that yet. Sometimes you want to face some things that you're just not ready for. Let God lead you in the direction that he wants you to go. Okay? Do that and see what God does. See what God says. Sometimes he has to get you into a quiet place where you can hear him, because sometimes you listen at so much clutter and so much stuff that's not of God, and you'll start to take it on and into yourself as though it belongs to you, and it does not, babies. It does not, but it will affect you as though it belongs to you because you have taken it in. Close the door. I want you to close the door this morning. Close the door on anything that's not of God. Close the door. These are doors. Close your ears. Don't listen at anything that is not coming out of God's mouth. Close your eyes if you have to. Don't look at anything that does not look like him. If it does not look like what his word is saying, don't you pay attention to it. Babies, you know what you can do with an opinion today? This is what I want you to do. If you see it passing by, just back up against the wall now. Back up against the wall and let it go on by, because it has nothing to do with you. You are more than a conqueror. You are exactly who God created you to be. Find out who you are. Well, how you going to do that? Look in the manual, baby. You in there. You are in there. Your name is in there. Your name is written. Look in the book and see what God is telling you about you. Don't pay attention to anything that's not sounding like him and that's not looking like him today. Let this be the first day of your life. If you haven't already, let it be the day that you decide to follow him. Let it be the day that you decide to agree with what he said. Let it be the day where you say, this is my day. This is the day where I'm going to live and not die. This is the day where I'm going to be the head and not the tail. This is the day where I'm more than enough, because he made me more than a conqueror. This is the day that I've decided that I'm going to love me for me. I don't have to look like Sister Kushu over there. I don't have to look like Brother Clackalack. I don't have to. I just have to be me. I just have to be who he made me to be. And that is what he expects, because he fearfully made you. He wondrously made you. Yes, he did. When he said, let us make man and let us make him in our image after our likeness, and let us give him dominion. He wants you to dominate. He does not want you to lay down. He told you to lead and not follow. What? Yes, he did. Look in the book. It's in there. I promise you, it's in the book, babies. I promise you. Yes, you are beautiful. Yes, you are handsome. Yes, you are who God made you. Accept that and tell him thank you for that. Stop taking you apart. Stop trying to make you look like a Frankenstein, because you're the one that's doing that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to say, oh, I want to look like bees over here. I want bees' legs. Oh, I want so-and-so's eyes because they green, and that'll make me look more like I'm supposed to look. No, baby, whatever color you was born with, that's the color he sent you with, and that is what he expects you to be. Oh, yeah, sweetheart. Yes, it is. Guess what? I love me. I learned how to be me listening to him. I didn't learn how to be me listening to somebody else. I learned that from him. Oh, yeah, and when you start listening to him, while he's talking to you. See, because sometimes you got to hush in order to hear. Yeah, I said that. You got to hush sometimes in order to hear him. And when you hear him, oh my God, it sounds so good because you know he's talking to you. He said, I'm going to confirm what I already told you. Do that. Do that. Yes, you can. Yes, babies. Don't allow anything because he told you. He said, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So if you heavy, you got something on you that don't need to be. Pull it off. Pull it off. The yoke that he brought, the yoke that he brought when he came down here, when he said, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is here. He was talking about him. He was here. I'm here now. I'm here now. So this is what you put on. You put on me. I'm easy and I'm light. Yeah. He knew you before you came. He knew you before you were in your mother's womb. He put you there. He knew how you was going to get here. He chose her. Yes, he did. So don't let anybody tell you how you was born. Don't ever do that. He sent you here. You came from him. Everybody came from him. Oh my God. Yes, we did. We came from him. And since we came from him, what does that make us? What does that make us? Sons. We are sons of God because we agree with God. Because he said it already. He chose us. We didn't choose him. He chose us. Do you know what that means? He wanted you. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So that's good enough for me. You don't need another individual to make you whole. You already that. God didn't send parts. He sent whole people. Yeah. He sent you whole. He didn't send you half. So stop telling your partner, stop telling your wife or your husband, oh, you the better half of me. The devil is a lie. You are both single as one. Yeah. You're both single as one because you don't need no half and half. That would be a freak. Because if you needed half of him and he needed half of you, that's not a human. That's not a human. It's not. Don't you ever believe it, and don't you say it again. You go check the book. Check the manual. Check it. Because before he sent you out there, you had to be tried, baby. You had to be tried. So since you were tried, and then he put his stamp of approval on you as a human, as a male or a female. Yes, I did say that. Didn't I say that? Yes, I did. And I meant it. And I ain't taking it back. Ask God who you are. You don't have to ask nobody else. Be who he said. Do what he said. All right? I love y'all. I love you. That's why I'm always coming at you with the truth. I am. And if you want to talk to me some more, I promise you all my information is out there. It's out there. I don't hide from anybody or anything. Why? Because I trust the God in me. Now, I ain't going to trust me. No. I don't trust the flesh, Pamela. I trust the God that's in Pamela. That's what you do. You trust the God. You try that spirit, baby. Whether it's of God or not, you will know it. You will know it because it will confirm the word. If you can tell yourself, not just somebody else, if you can tell yourself that Jesus is the Son of God. Oh, yes, that he came down here. Oh, yes, he did. And he's still here. How you know? Because he's living in your house. He's living in you. And I know him because he's living in me. That's how I know it. That's how I know it. But anyway, y'all know what? Let this be the day that you don't say no to God. Let this be the day that when you hear him knocking, that you open and let him in. Let this be the day. Let this day be your day. And you know what I'm going to say next? Because you're blessed beyond measure. I love y'all. Be blessed today. Of course you already are. Walk in your blessings. I love y'all. Bye.